In this video, I'm going to be providing you guys with a 5-step, under 5-minute quick start guide to your investing. How are you guys doing today? My name is Apple, and today we are filling in the financial gap between schools and the real world. And today we are doing that with a 5-step, under 5-minute guide to get you started with investing. So when moving towards financial freedom, investing is one of the most important things you can do, and it is very important to get started as soon as you possibly can so that you can have time on your side and compound interest working in your favor. So let's hop right in. Step number 1 is to download the Robinhood app on your smartphone. Now, the Robinhood app is crucial because it is the quickest and cheapest way for you to get started with investing. This is such a valuable resource because it has no minimum account balance and charges no commission costs. Additionally, you can set up your account in under a day so you can be up and ready to go very quickly and get started with investing. Step 2 is to determine your timeline. So from the get-go, you really want to know how long you're going to be in this investment. Is it going to be a short-term investment or a long-term investment? And once you determine that, there are certain tax differences between having a short-term capital gain and a long-term capital gain. So you're going to want to keep those in mind as well because the tax difference can be up to 20%, which is very significant in the long run. Step 3 is to determine your goals behind this investment. When you invest in something, you want to be attached to it because if you're not, you're going to be very tempted to jump ship at the first sign of choppy waters. So when you're first getting into an investment, you want to ask yourself, do I believe in the fundamentals here? And really why? Why did I choose this investment? And why is this something that I care about? If you can answer those questions well, then you are well on your way to step 4. And step 4 is to make a plan. So you make your profit in the stock market when you buy, not when you sell. So it's very important that you have a plan going into this. That being said, if you're watching this video, you're probably a relatively new investor. So it's important to not invest more than you can afford to lose at this point. Granted, if you follow the first 3 steps, there's a very low probability that you're going to lose all of your money. But that probability does still exist because the stock market is unpredictable and there are no guarantees. So when starting out, you really only want to invest what you can afford to lose. And then once you get confident after getting your feet in the water, you can scale upwards from there. Now, step 5 is to just go and get started. So as long as you're knowledgeable about what you're investing in and you have a plan in mind, you are ready to get started. So if you've done these things, then even if it feels uncomfortable and you don't feel 100% ready, at this point, it is still time for you to jump in. Because at this point, you've done your research and you've done your homework. So even if something does go wrong and you do end up losing money, you're going to learn from this experience. And you're going to be able to take that knowledge forward and apply it to your further investing in the future. Whereas if you hadn't done this work beforehand and you just hopped right in, if you lost money, you wouldn't learn anything and you would only get discouraged and not want to invest further in the future. So those were my 5 steps to get started with investing today so that you can have as much time and as much compound interest on your side as possible. So if you enjoyed this video, please consider leaving a like and subscribing to the channel. And be sure to click on that notification bell to be notified of any time I put out another video. Thanks for sticking around, and until next time.